Hey, hey, people. This is the game. Okay, yeah, I recently had a real longing for the classical RPG experience. Used to love Dragon Age Origins. I played a bunch of Baldur's Gate 1 actually in my youth, etc. etc. Some I did listen to a bunch of Blind Guardian the other day with my child, like us dancing, listening to A Night at the Opera. Brilliant album. I really had the urge to play some classic, good old, vanilla-ish role-playing. So, haven't really played Pathfinder before. Just ran it once at some point. So I probably have some sort of quick save here. No clue what the character is, but okay, it is
Our duty calls. Let us bide our time.
This character. Let's start anew. That was pretty much the beginning, so very traditional fantasy RPG presentation. So we as developers are always striving to improve, blah blah blah. Can I not agree to sending the game statistics? Nah, sorry. Main story, Worn holds slot beneath the stone lands. Let's do main story. I'm not sure if it really goes into the other ones, but critical hits weak. Okay, so this is the normal difficulty. Maybe let's do hard. Because I usually really prefer games to make it a bit difficult for me, at least. Unfair seems a bit unfair though. Death store, what is that? Your character and companions will not die after suffering a deadly injury. Rising after combat is switched off. Auto level up off. Somewhat tougher enemies. Damage to party 1. Yeah, I think this is good. No retrain? Okay. That's a bit like... that's a bit of like a flavor option, I'd say, but I don't need a respec, I don't think. The party speed depends on the weight you're carrying. Sure. As an anti-mode, only one save slot is available. It's actually quite cool. Like the Iron Man thing, like that's actually pretty nice, and I'd like to maybe limit myself from multiple reloads and saves coming. Eventually I'll play with this on, but like for the first experience I probably don't want that. Immersive mode disables almost all interface hints in combat. Lines of attack, current enemy actions, cooldown timers. It shows your character's actions and enemies' health bars. Additional options are available in the game. Okay, maybe we'll see how it looks like, and maybe we'll switch on immersive mode while the game's running. Will a skilled user receive skill check experience? Yeah, that makes sense. But okay, it's off though. Okay. Active companions receive experience, that's off. I actually like these to be on. What's unfair? Oh, these are still off. Okay, so that's the vanilla experience. I'd say insane and damage to 42 times. Moderately tough. Somewhat tough. Actually, maybe even go with unfair. I don't know. Okay, let's go. We don't want Aslanti mode yet. Maybe immersive mode. Almost. Really want these options on, actually, eventually in the tutorial off, but for the first one, we might... I always imagine myself making multiple runs, and then, like, I actually choose the options, and I'm thinking that, will I play this again? Will I have time? We'll try it like this, and maybe reconsider later. Okay, create new character, that makes sense. We in an RPG. So why not create a character? Yeah, she kind of chill. That's the Jeanne d'Arc experience, I think. Jeanne of Arc. Jeanne d'Arc. Me saying it twice makes it sound better, maybe. The elf design is a bit too pointy to my liking. This character is kind of cool. I don't really jive with this art style. This is kind of a cool guy. I'd like to be that guy's friend, or just hang around in a bar. Looks to be a fun character. Let's go. Jeanne d'Arc. Do we have an option for randomizing everything? No. Okay, that's a turn off. I really like this button that just randomizes everything, and I just run through a couple of options, and then I'd be like, ooh, this. Ozymas are humans with a significant amount of celestial or other good outsider blood in their ancestry. Yeah, sure. Which features are hair that shines like metal. Unusual eye or skin color. This is pretty unusual. Or others. Body type, bigger, smaller, mid. I guess mid is okay. Skin tone. Isn't there like a Snow White option? Doesn't matter that much, but like, yeah, the character creator is a bit lacking, I'd say. I guess that's the character from here. Almost. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So few options though. 6. Okay. no here as well. Main hand, right hand. We could do left hand. Yeah, that's kind of cool. The stance changes. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Like martial arts, that's you do usually lead with your non-strong foot. And the stronger hand and foot is like behind. Anyway, I mean, this looks to be fine-ish. Class progression. Alchemist. Inquisitor. Doesn't have atheism. Magus. King Castor Magi spent much of the time traveling the world, learning whatever martial or arcane secrets they can find. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Divine Caster, Ranger. Is Ranger really a Divine Caster though? Like, you could be a monk as well. Fleet of foot and skilled in combat, monks can navigate any blah blah blah. Paladin, ranger. They have skirmishes either in melee or at range, capable of skillfully dancing in and out of battle. Their abilities allow them to deal significant harm to specific types of foes, but the skills are valuable against all manner of enemies. Cannot get Stalwart Defender or Arcane Trickster. We could get actually Stalwart Defender if we choose the proper skills. Dodge and toughness and base attack bonus. Can we do that now? Soon? I don't know. Dragon Disciple. That sounds cool. No, that's Arcane of 5. Aldori Sword Lord. Very specific. I'm actually between Ranger. Looks kind of meta. Paladin. Magus. Or Magi. And what else can we be? Don't really want to be an Inquisitor. Those kind of seem like iffy folk. Druid, why not? Kind of ish. She seems more like a holy person, no? Ozimar as well. This is like more of a hippie kind of person. Paladin then? What are the skills though? Can I look at the skill information? Okay. The UI is a bit iffy. Need to right click it and then I would much prefer a hover on these things, but yeah. Divine weapon. Divine bond with weapon. Oh, that's nice. Bond with weapon. That makes sense. You've like grown used to it. Smite evil. Additional use. Aura of righteousness. Aura of faith. Mark of justice. Aura of resolve. Channel positive energy. Aura of courage. That's cool. Lay on hands. Yeah, I think she might be a paladin, but let's just go through the ranger skills as well. Combat style feat. Ooh, there's lots actually. Does paladin have as many? Nope. Paladin has quite few actually. So ranger has a lot more. Stealth, evasion, quarry. Okay. Master hunter. Okay, some of these seem very like passive. Or like most of these seem passive. I guess that's just how the game works, no? Proficiency, simple and martial weapons. Cantrips, that makes D&D sense. Detect magic. Arcane pool. Ooh, it actually has hover. This has hover and this doesn't? Maybe I didn't wait this long? The UI is a bit iffy. Spell combat. Spell strike. Within range of touch from the Magus spell list. He or she can deliver the spell through any weapon he is wielding as part of a melee attack. That's cool. Bonus Magus feat. Magus sounds like maggot, but mages, I guess. Arcane medium armor. Okay, that's cool. Bonus mages feat. Mage's feet. Sounds dirty. Improved spell recall. Greater spell access, counter strike. Mage's Arcana. There's also specific routes to take. Sword Saint, Eldritch Archer? That's cool. Are there specific rangers? Ranger, Freebooter, Flame Warden, Stormwalker, Paladin, Paladin, Divine Hunter, Hospitaler, Divine Guardian, Smite Evil, blah blah blah. Let's maybe go with the Divine Guardian because, like, the Jeanne d'Arc, Joan of Arc vibe I get with this gal. Yeah. Okay, choose Heritage. Angelkin, Emberkin of the Perry Forebear. Fallen Angel? Intelligence and Charisma and some other stuff. Yeah, cool. Idilkin? Agathian-blooded. Bestial aspects, bestial. And calm dispositions. Okay. Constitutions and Charisma. That's pretty cool. Lawbringers. Persuasion and Perception. Against Charisma and also Perception and Lore. Muse Touched, Azeta Blooded, or Archon Blooded, or Garuda Blooded. Plumkiff. Nice words. Made up language for the win. They're shimmering avian features. Ooh, avian. Dexterity and wisdom, mobility and athletics. Okay, this is like a more creative person, I guess. I'm actually going for Muse Touched here, I think. Yep. Sounds cool. So Charisma, Persuasion, Mobility checks. Yeah, makes sense. Can use the glitter dust spell. This is whole person. Nature's ally. Free spell. Agathian blooded sounds really cool though. Burning Arc. Thinking like either Idilkin or Muse Touched. I'll go with Muse Touched, I guess. Azeta blooded. Even though Agathian does sound really, really cool. Yeah, this is good. Allocation of skill points. Okay. I guess we do more dexterity and or like a more of a ranged paladin? Is that a thing? Can you be a ranged paladin in this game? Let's check the class options once more. Enchantment bonuses. Okay, it seems that a shield would be nice though. But I want to be a ranged paladin. I think I can still be a ranged paladin. Maybe. Not sure. Knowledge, Arcana, Perception represents the character's acuity, which enables them to notice fine details, see danger coming, and tell when people are lying. Yeah, that's cool though. Okay, I do have extra points to stealth, trickery, and mobility. That's nice. Athletics, none. What is it though? What is athletics? Give me a tooltip, come on. Okay. Physical ability, leaping, scaling walls, swimming. Eh. Show me what's it about. Balance and coordination. How many points do we have? Only 2 points? Okay. Gotta choose correctly. Okay, maybe it's perception instead? Or, Yeah, let's do mobility. Let's just go all in on the strong points. And we're gonna do... Okay, so this is recommended. I don't care. I want to be a ranged paladin. Charisma is good though, for paladins, most likely. Can also do minus on wisdom, but cleric, druid, or ranger spells. And charisma is for paladins, right? Yep. Bonus spells based on charisma. That's nice. Range attacks made with bows, crossbows, throwing axes. Oh, that's cool. Melee attack rolls. I don't really need that, I don't think. Okay, if strength falls to 0, they become too weak to move. Ooh. I don't really need that much. I think minus strength is fine. I'll do more intelligence or constitution, I think. Knowledge and lore. Ooh, skill points gained each level. Okay, that makes intelligence good, actually. But not sure whether I want constitution or not. Probably makes sense, but I already have dexterity now. Maybe it's going all in on the dexterity, intelligence, charisma build. What does wisdom give us? Perception, lore, saving throws against some spells. Yeah, I guess that's nice. Yeah, let's go all in on dexterity, even though we are paladin. Probably not a good idea, but we trying our best, you know. We're going like negative values on 2 of the 3 recommended abilities. Might not be the best idea, but we'll see. Okay, it does cost a lot to get to 16 though. This is very typical D&D though. Modifier +3. Could 2 +3 here, yeah. Let's try this. It's very all-in-y. But I guess it's cool. Got a lot more points because of intelligence. Do we want knowledge arcana? Maybe. Mobility, yeah, I guess so. I think this makes sense, all in all. -1. Is that like a strength-based thing, or? Might be related to wisdom, actually. Yeah, it is. Yeah. You could go all in with intelligence, actually. No wisdom, no constitution, no strength. Only intelligence, charisma, and dexterity. Sounds fun, I'd say. Didn't get any more points though, so yeah. Maybe not the best idea. -1 point. Can I go forward with this? It's -1 points, but maybe that's possible? I don't know. Maybe let's still have some constitution. Maybe let's have some strength, no? It costs me 2 points to have strength. Ew. Hit points 9. Hit points 11. Yeah, what are hit points? Hit points are for the weak. If I do this, maybe constitution as well. Yeah. If I do this, will it let me go forward? Next? Nah, it doesn't let me. Okay. Okay, let's then do... What? Needs even more? How so? Really? Okay. I feel like this is fine. Maybe it isn't, but I feel it is. We're going for charisma mostly, I think. Getting more spells. What does this give us? Aside knowledge and lore skill checks. Aside skill points. I mean, skill points is nice though. Yeah, a bit of a glass cannon, but I think that's fun. Point blank shot. Weapon finesse. Weapon focus. Combat reflexes. Oh, that's cool. Do I only get one though? So many though. Meta magic, martial weapons proficiency? Whoa. Oh yeah, I have those already. Okay, gotcha. 2 weapon fighting, shake it off. What is that? Bonus on saving throws per such ally. So, if this ally is nearby. I guess that's cool. Lightning reflexes. Iron will. Dodge seems nice. +1 dodge to AC is pretty cool. A condition that makes you lose your dexterity bonus to AC also makes you lose the benefits of this feat. Ooh, so there are ways to let me lose dexterity bonuses. Make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. With this feat, you may also make attacks of opportunity while flat-footed. I'm thinking it's either dodge or combat reflexes. Because we're going for the glass cannon thing? We might do combat reflexes. Weapon bonus. Are there ranged weapons? Whatchamacallit? Longbow? Longbow. Plus attack rolls, eh. Guess combat reflexes is cool, I'd say. Deity. Abadar. Era still. Wonder if this has any functionality. So, but I want some flavor as well. Torag, also known as the father of creation, stoic and serious dwarven god. Nope. Eternal Rose, incorruptible, is goddess of art, beauty, love, and music. Internal beauty as external. A few paladins who worship her practice courtly love. Huh. Favorite weapon, glaive. Scimitar, unarmed strike, longsword. No favorite weapon. Light crossbow. Okay, what is this? Erastil, the old Deadeye. Oldest human god still worshipped in the inner sea region. Family, farming, hunting, and trade. Drovagug. Battle Drovagug. First bow and give it to humans. Sure, let's do this. Yeah, favorite weapon, longbow. Nice. Yeah, let's go. Confident, madman.
A trivial task. I'll take care of it. You should have run. Follow if you dare.
Yeah, that's a bit of an asshole.
Let's shred them! All I see is blackness. I did it! May I see your entrails, please? The road calls me. I'll take the bait. Wherever my legs carry me.
A bit over the top.
Stand with me. Hold on. Just a little more.
This doesn't suit me. We cannot be defeated.
Yeah.
I failed. No contest. Let us bide our time. Aim carefully.
Let's move already.
Nah.
This will hurt. I'm wounded.
Away, you rascal!
An expected outcome.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Let's shred them!
This seems fun. I like the madman one.
We shall overcome. I do not find this to be useful. I will see this through. Contemplate on your mistakes. Stand with me. Our path leads on.
Quick, quick! Else we miss all the fun!
No, that's a bit too often. Not sure.
All I see is blackness. I did it! May I see your entrails, please? The road calls me. I'll take the bait. Wherever my legs carry me.
I like the tension in the voice. The voice acting is really nice, but like,
Quick! Else we miss all the fun!
but some of the fun, the goblinesque stuff is like weird. Lawful good. Can we choose anything else? No. It's a paladin, I guess not. Then I would love to go with chaotic good whenever I can.
Approaching! None shall escape.
My skills exceed yours.
We won't falter.
This hurts so much. The spell's not working. That's mean.
All I see is blackness.
I go with that, even though it's mad. 7th of the 7th. Sure. I mean, my main name for female characters in RPGs is Araya, and not sure how I came about it, but it looks cool, I think. Choose alignment. Can I choose anything else beside lawful good? And why give me the choice? Whatever.
Let's shred them!
Lawful good hero sounds like a mad person. Okay, let's try.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming!
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov.
Yeah, making the portrait a bit less
Welcome to my mansion.
obtrusive.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Yeah, sure. All of these questions make sense. But this girl is righteous in her mind. and wants the Baron title. There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's title?
I'm the leader of this team after all.
Lol.
Don't worry though, I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question.
She takes a long pause, waiting for the voices to die down, as everyone directs their attention towards her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Can I ask the same question again?
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title.
That makes sense.
Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to...
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
Okay.
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. You're only
That's an asshole. I want you to strike that guy down.
Whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability.
There's a hidden couch.
Power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Will that comment be the one that plays again? If I press this again?
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise.
Nope.
But if you...
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant.
She pretty dumb.
I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Celebrate my feet? Is that like a state of perverted high society? No, feet. Okay. No, you're thinking she likes her feet being celebrated. It's clear as day.
You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Toward my feet. Ha! Okay.
My name's Lindsay.
She seems cute.
This is my first real
Cave down in the stream, I see. Hey, Daniel. Nice game, thank you. I made this by clicking on it on Steam. That's how we make games nowadays, right? Anyway, nice character here. I made it, right? Okay, tell you what. I'll play through the very beginning of the game, and then I'll do an actual look into writing a bit. Will I actually be able to write a bit though? Maybe a technical issue with discuss. I'd love to go to a cafe and discuss things personally though. I'm not sure still of my like abilities to stream game making stuff. But yeah, anyway, I'll play through the like very beginning of the game and then a bit of Tekken and okay, I'll try some game them first and then maybe later the Tekken. Yeah, okay. I don't know. It's just so many games to play, so many worlds to see. Okay, name's Lindsay Bard. First real adventures. Shall we go teach the Stag Lord a lesson? What do you want from me? Rude. We sure will. Just wait. We've plenty of great feats in store. Pleased to meet you. I'm just going for... I like that character. I'm going with the first one.
I have no doubt. Kind of related, I wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader.
Okay, thanks.
When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real
Terrible headache, but managed to fix 2 bugs in my game. Nice!
This is the person I'll write my book about.
Whoa, this Lindsay really likes me. Wow. You see this? Someone really likes my character in a game. That feels nice. Like when making game dev, how can I get that from that? Okay, I can write a character who likes me apparently, but I might try that. Wait, a book. I'm no hero, just a mercenary. This is nonsense. Wait, the book.
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of best case.
Someone actually likes me, not a real person. Yeah.
Someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
Ooh. Yeah, she's a professional. I like her.
And then I thought I could be that.
It's all the dialogue voiced. Yeah, lots of it is voiced. That's really cool though.
Volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific Scythe lady?
Scythe lady.
Tartuccio. No way.
Yeah, not a bad plan. I'm all for being the hero, I guess. Deal.
All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Okay, cool. But you're not going into your room. You're staying here.
Shall we move?
Okay, you're now moving. Okay. Okay, cool.
Time becomes distance.
Time becomes distance. What the hell? I like the character voice lines. Just moving around. Time becomes distance. I did choose the madman voice acting, but
Step.
this is more fun than I thought. Step. Our own barony. Artuccio, why not talk to me? Tomorrow our glorious journey begins. Okay, how to pan the screen. Okay, mid button. I guess. Yeah, thanks. Okay, no bigger dialogue lines. Prompting on each interaction. That's actually nice. I'm kind of like... I can't really be bothered with more of the game that where you either talks over, where you just like talk with everyone and it takes you like 5 minutes per person, and then like the whole game is just like talking to people. I like this presentation kind of more, I guess. At least at this point. Northern architecture is beautiful but very heavy. In my native land of Quadira, palaces are furnished quite differently. And I'm praying to her. Like, she's a tiefling. Like, she's kind of born of Satan or something. Or like, and I'm supposedly like the holy person, and I'm praying to her. It seemed like that. Anyway, what sort of skills do I have? One enemy creature within 0 feet. There's 2 kinds of feet. 0 feet. Charging, double normal speed. There's a lot of feet in this game. Everyone's talking about feet in very different meanings. Single melee attack. Oh, so Paladin is melee. I don't want to do melee though. I want to read about this. Can I read about this somehow? Like, can I go down? I mean, there's more text, but I can't really hover. So, okay. Within medium range. Okay, that's okay. Medium range is fine. Charisma bonus. Cloud of golden particles. Okay. That's cool. Light halo. Fighting defensively. I mean, that makes sense, I think. Are these mutually exclusive? No? Can I just put everything on? Yay! Golden particles. That's nice.
Work, you silly spell! Work, you silly spell!
Nice voice lines. Okay, this is...
Work, you silly spell!
Lol. Okay, whatever's.
Work, you silly spell! Work, you silly spell!
Okay, anyway. I have 2 0 feet. Yeah. Samesies. She's like a holy person with a bow. That's cool. If you can actually use the bow on a paladin effectively, that would be nice. I kind of like how the visuals of the game look like. They're not like fully realistic. They have this tinge of fantasy. Weren't you supposed to play FFX? You're again like the little angel on my shoulder. Like, you're talking about stuff that I actually wanted to do, and then I ditched them because reasons. Okay, game saved. Let's exit for now. I'll figure out what I want to do game dev wise. FFX now. Okay, give me 5 minutes. I'll prepare a plan to either do game dev or FFX. I'll conjure up a plan in 5 minutes. Max. It will probably be 10 or something. Anyway.